Being at the bottom doesn't always connote a negative impression. Oftentimes, it carries the most significant role and possesses such amusing appearances and behaviors that outshine the others. Just like the bottom feeder fish, who may always stay at the bottom but are still a very functional species in your aquarium. Having this fish will be an instant tank cleaner for you because they are happy to feed on food that has sunk to the bottom of the tank. But what bottom feeder should you consider adding to your tank? How will you know their needs in order to keep them healthy? All that will be answered if you stay tuned in this video, because today we will be tackling the 9 best bottom feeder fish for your tank. Before we get to the video, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification for more aquarium related topics on your subscription feed. Starting on our list is the Corydoras catfish that originated in South America. This bottom fish is a great little schooling catfish with a variety of species to choose from, such as the dwarf Cory Catfish and the pygmy Cory Catfish. Because Corydoras catfish are social fish, they should be kept in a 20-gallon tank with at least 6 other fish. But do remember folks, that despite Corydora being a bottom feeder fish, it needs to have a balanced diet with dried and live or frozen foods for it to do well. Otocinclus Catfish, a nanofish that will not lag behind the best bottom fish list. This peaceful fish is helpful in maintaining the cleanliness of your tank glass due to them being an eater of algae, an activity that has a great impact on the cleanliness of an aquarium. But since they eat algae and can wipe out virtually all algae and thus their natural food source, it's important that you supplement their diet by feeding them with algae wafers and slices of healthy vegetables. The Dojo Loach or Weather Loach will launch its reason for being our next bottom feeding fish. Don't you dare belittle this fish because it can serve as your weather forecaster through its activity level that increases due to weather conditions. If there's a lot of uneaten food in the bottom tank, this active bottom eater will surely finish them all. Looking for an interesting looking catfish? Bristlenose Pleco is for you. Like the Otocinclus Catfish, this one too is considered a peaceful fish that wipes out algae and food leftovers. But be cautious because they have an aggressive personality towards other bottom-dwelling species sometimes. That's why having one adult Bristlenose Pleco is enough for your tank. Didn't want to be lonely? Clown Pleco is the key. You'll find happiness in this fish because they love eating vegetables, which will make them appear healthy in your eyes. But you must provide plenty of driftwood for them to feed on and a decent filter since this kind of fish produces a lot of waste. Next on our list is the freshwater shrimp or Caridina and Neocaridina spp. This will surely get along with your Otocinclus catfish since most fish will view shrimp as a food source, unlike the Otocinclus. That's why this popular freshwater shrimp must be placed away from carnivorous and omnivorous tanks. Calling your attention to the great looking Kuhli Loach that's next on our list. If you want to see them often in broad daylight, you'll be disappointed because they are nocturnal fish who often rest in aquarium hiding places. Having at least 5 Kuhli Loach will be productive in picking up scraps of uneaten fish food due to the use of their whiskers that locate food in the bottom tank. But folks, always make sure to keep them on a sand or fine gravel substrate. If the previous bottom feeders are not ideal, we've got to choose the Panda Garra. They are actually peaceful cyprinids from the carp species family that feed on biofilm and algae which grow on rocks at the bottom of the tank. But this popular panda-like stripes fish must have a balanced diet consisting of frozen foods and wafers. And last but not least are the cute clown loach fish. These are peaceful yet active and great snail-eating fish who like to school. That's why it's important to have at least 4 clown loaches in the aquarium. Just make sure that they are placed at a temperature ranging from 70 to 74 degrees Fahrenheit. They get large and need an appropriate sized tank. Although there are ideal bottom feeders to consider, there are also those that you need to avoid, such as the common pleco, which can be a nuisance in the wild, is only recommended for very large tanks. The Chinese algae eater, which attacks other fish in order to eat the slime coating off their skin and scales, and the shovel-nose catfish, which have large mouths and can swallow the rest of your fish once they reach maturity. Bottom feeder fish may appear inconspicuous at times, but they have a significant impact on keeping your tank clean. As a fish keeper, you should consider them when providing care like the one you give to your pre-existing fish in the aquarium, especially when it comes to filtration, water quality, substrates, plants in the tank, and what you should feed them. For more information, you can check out our website at aquariumstoredepot.com to gain more knowledge about how to set up your tank for bottom feeders. I hope you find this video interesting and may it encourage you to pick up some new bottom feeder fish for your tank today. Thank you for watching!